I was only supposed to have like maybe a trick in You Good.
Oh.
Because I was healing from a different injury from ETN.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Yeah,
Let's
bro.
pause this. Let's talk about
I forgot about that.
Are we the hubba that went down?
Bad decision.
Let's talk about that. What were you trying and what
I was just trying to
happened?
front 50 a beveled edge, 15 flat, 15 stair.
And this was for like a live segment.
Yeah, it was. I don't even remember what it was called or what it was for. I know it was for ETN.
Face melters, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I had been skating so much and filming before that. I think we were working on something, and I was so sore, but I had like committed to doing it, and I thought I could do it. You know, I was in Diamond Bar, and I went and I checked this thing out a few times, and like I went there, I did my homework, and I was like, okay, like it seems possible. Like maybe if people are here and I get hyped, like I can do it.
Okay.
Wasn't the case. You know, like the one I stood up on to like try to take, I really did was like, oh, actually this is gonna work. But I remember like telling myself beforehand, like there's like 2 spots that are going to be like really catastrophic.
Okay.
If I bail at these 2 spots.
What were
which
the
was
2
like
spots?
exactly in the middle of the flat or right at the edge of the second down.
Why in the middle? That seems like a safe place to be.
The way I had to get on to the grind, like I had to be so hovered over the board, and I had to have my weight over the set this way. So
interesting. Like, so if you did mess up, you're going back.
I'm either gonna like tumble down from the top of the stairs, which in retrospect was a better play.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would have been better for sure. I could have maybe got out of there a little less jacked.
Okay.
The worst spot was the spot I actually fell at. And you got to figure, dude, it's like 15 stair. But that wall was another like, I don't know, 5 feet from the top of the set. And when it rolled out, I tried to get a jump. And I tried to make it to the bottom of the set, which I kind of did. But I sat on my right ankle, and I put my left foot into the ground so hard that like from it whapping the ground, it like I got stress fractures through my ankle, but I completely broke my right ankle, and I ended up breaking my freaking L1 in my back too.
What?
Oh my dude.
So I crushed my L1 and broke both my ankles. In one fall.
Oh my
dude.
God.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, elbows are way better to break.
Yeah, dude.
I've never been more broke off from a fall. That's the gnarliest fall I've ever had.
Wow.
And that one sucked. Dude. The craziest thing though was like I remember I yelled. Like I obviously yelled. I was borderline screamed just because my body didn't like. That's how it let go of like what really just happened.
Yeah.
And then I didn't look at my ankles because I felt like they were both backwards. Like I just knew in my head like my ankles are backwards. Like how am I gonna get them back around? And then I just remember seeing Danny's face, Danny Way, and was like, "Are my ankles backwards?" And he's like looking at my feet. I'm like, "Are they backwards?" He's like, "No, they're straight." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I got up. I got up and I started walking around, and I could just feel. Dude, it felt like I felt like I was walking on like Jello or something. Like, I could just feel it, and I just knew.
Like
but
nothing was there.
But I had so much adrenaline that I just like sat down. I'm like, whoa, that was gnarly. You know, like that could have been way worse. And I did an interview, and then like hobbled to my car, which was like parked up the street. So like walked super far to my car, and then got in there and I sat down, and then immediately like everything kind of hit, and I was in excruciating pain. And I had to drive from Diamond Bar back down to San Clemente, and it was a weekend, so like I couldn't get into my orthopedic surgeon. No. So I'm like on the phone with him. I was in surgery. I was in surgery the next day.
Seriously?
Yeah. So we went straight in, got the MRIs. He checked him out. He was like, "Hey, left foot's broke, but it's not like surgery worthy. We'll deal with that. Your right ankle, you've torn everything. And you chipped off all these bones, and like
You're driving with that ankle, by the way.
I sat in the back of the car.
You did?
My,
Okay.
my buddy drove me home.
Okay,
Yeah. I got,
okay.
there's no way I could drive.
Got you.
The second I got into my car is when everything hit. And I was like, and then all of a sudden I'm like, so I get the surgery. It's all good. Dealing with the left ankle, right ankle's like healing. It's going to be a long time. That was like another year and 2 month recovery for that. But like 6 months in, I'm like, I'm like doing physical therapy and I can't get my back to like, my back feels crazy. And I thought maybe it was from just like sitting on the couch or like just recovery, you know? And I ended up going and getting an MRI and a CAT scan. And dude, I blew out the whole bottom of my L1 from hitting my tailbone on the ground. And then I watched the clip again. It's like a full blown, like it was the way I was sitting and it just crunched my back. So then I'm like, dude, I'm already half a year into this recovery and now I just figured out this. I'm like, dude, I'm never going to like, when am I going to catch a break?
Damn.
And so I'm asking this doctor, he's a really good spinal surgeon. Like if you just strengthen your core and like, not the abs, like the core around your spine, like you'll be fine. It might flare up every once in a while, which it does, but it's fine. And that's why I train so much. I really do. Like I got to keep these little floating pieces of my back in place.
Yeah. Wow.
And I got to keep my quads and my calves and my hamstrings strong so that my knee surgery stays intact. And I got to keep my calf strong on my right so that my ankle surgery stays intact. Like I'm not training to be like some meathead dude. Like I'm training for like longevity of like actually being able to like walk and skate.
Sure. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's for no other reason.
Dude, how devastating is that? Like you break both your ankles, whatever, surgery, and then come to find out that your back
is way later you find out. Yeah,
like half a year later, you're like...
I thought the guy was kidding because I walked into the room after the MRI and I like saw this... I saw this photo of like a spine on his computer and I thought it was just like I thought it was a screensaver, honestly. And it was like this one chunk that was like supposed to look like the other ones, like perfectly square, was just like mangled and the bottom was just like exploded. And I'm like, damn, whose spine is that? He's like, that's your spine, dude. And I'm like, no, impossible. He's like, I don't know how you haven't figured this out like before, like, I don't know.
Well, you're a skateboarder, bro. There's a lot of things that skateboarders deal with that normal people would literally be in bed. They'd be bedridden.
I think about that all the time.
It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, he's probably tripping that you're standing, walking in there.
Oh, dude.
It was just a trip. It was definitely like insult to injury. So I like, and I'm not mad at you, Bragg. Bragg always he always apologizes to me for it. I'm like, dude, I tried it.
Dude, I remember watching that happen. Me and Tom Astor were driving downtown to go skate, and he was like holding it up. I was like kind of like watching it, and that happened, and you screamed, and he was, oh, and we all just like, we just didn't talk. That was one of those things that was like, it's.
I felt so bad because my mom was watching too, and like, you know, she knows now at this point to like, she waited until I called her, and then like, she couldn't wait any longer because I didn't call. I didn't really call anyone. I didn't know. I was in like shock. I was actually in shock. I was like, damn, what just happened? You know, like,
where is that like button? Right? Is it right here or right here?
Just a little scroll coming down the bottom.
It's
subscribe
over to it's on your
it's on my
left.
Right? It's
no,
on
your left.
Hey, hit
right
that
there.
button right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah, please.
The like button's kind of like in the middle there. It's like we're kind of like
it's like right here?
Kind of.
Like right
The
there?
subscribe's like over to the left.
It's like right over there. All right.